So I had to drive one of my kids someplace to see friends, and I serendipitously found myself, where would you think? Next to a Dollar Tree. One I haven't been to in a while, so I'm gonna go see if they have anything worth grabbing. Let's go check it out. Everyone loves pool noodles for summertime, but it's fall going into winter. What could these pool noodles be for? Maybe you're gonna make it into a giant candy cane or a wreath. Think about that. I'm gonna think about it too. Over here, I got some um just little items for my son for his dress up collection for make believe imaginary play. If you're a homeschooler or a teacher, you could use this for a little impromptu skit box so the kids can kind of act out vocabulary, charades, that kind of them all year long. So when they're in stock, I grab the things that are kind of seasonal. Those little helmets are actually really tiny on the inside. They're not going to fit a person's actual head. I don't know what they would be for. But not there's nunchucks. There are all these different little doodads. He's gonna be so excited. And of course, they have this little girly section, which I, on my last shopping haul, I grabbed a few things for my nieces. This time I didn't grab them, but I thought these are super cute and I wanted to just show it off in case you've got little girls, then you could see what they have in stock. Just super cute. So many different ideas. These were interesting. I'm not really doing the fake nails. I had my special manicure that my daughter did for me. I've since removed my nails, but these are pretty cute. They're glow in the dark. If you wanted to do that for Halloween, wouldn't that be cute? Just some little temporary stick on nails. I think that'd be interesting. And as a kid, I loved Pop Rocks. So popping candy is always kind of nostalgic for me. These will be cute. I did buy these because I thought when we do a jack-o'-lantern, I think that will be a really funny to have those goofy eyes. I didn't buy these, but I always loved little notebooks. Those would be great for trick-or-treaters or maybe prizes for a classroom. And this Dollar Tree had lots of stuff that I haven't seen in the other ones I've seen lately. These goofy eyes are really interesting. Like, what would you do with those? I'm not sure, but that would be really interesting. If you put yours to use, please let me know how you use them. I did grab one of these. I think I grabbed the black one, and um, that will be so cute for handing out prizes for trick or treaters. Very, you know, on the nose, right? Because it's a little uh, spider web that the little treats will be in. I did buy this. It's so silly, you guys. I like watching Robbie and Gary gardening easy. Um, and she always has these weird ideas for her bird feeders or her bird baths. I grabbed that witch's hat um, to just do like I'm going to put it out for like a couple weeks and as a bird bath. So I'll do a video of that later on. I thought this was super cute. I didn't pick it up because I don't have a lot of space for decorations, but it is really cute. I did grab another of these salad tongs because I use them for a minute to win it game. These are adorable. If you have a little wood burner, which I have a few of those, you could actually burn on your own little messages, maybe the names of the people in the photographs. I grabbed this hat from my little niece. She loves Baby Shark, and I know that's not the actual brand on there, but it's a little shark, so she'll be happy with that, I'm pretty sure. It is time to grab a couple hats, you guys. Just having a couple of those in your car, if your car breaks down and you can keep the heat on your head, that will be very handy. Those little door charms are, I just love them. I got both colors. I really like the kind of chocolate metal ones. Those are adorable. There are so many things I didn't grab, but I did grab one of the ornaments, not the Care Bears, which I did love the Care Bears as a child. Um, I was kind of obsessed. My my boys both liked Thomas the Train when they were little. And Peppa Pig. Was that Peppa Pig? Yeah, it is. Peppa Pig. And I did, this is the one I grabbed because it reminds me of all the times when I was little watching the really old fashioned cartoons at Christmas time. But they have so many different choices here. They even have, like, I think they have PJ Masks. I'm not sure. But lots of the more traditional looking ornaments as well. And I also got some crafty ideas what looking at some of these. I think homemade gifts are like the best. The ornaments here, like you get two for $1. That is a steal. They're a little bit heavy, um, but they're really, really cute. Maybe hanging them on the wall or one of the sturdier branches. I did not buy the icicles, but they reminded me of when I lived in Alaska, and icicles would form really long, long icicles. And I remember breaking them off and slurping on them as a kid. But I'm sure there's an idea to be done with those. So I used to buy these like little projectors and they were really expensive and we lost all the little frames for them. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to buy that again. This each one of these has one projection image and you could put it these are going to be indoor only, but you could put it inside facing out of a window if it was facing against another building. So I did grab those. This There are so many things over here that remind me of the 90s. They had all these snap bracelets and everything, and loved all these little um, uh, lights, right? So all these little strands of lights. I like the ones that don't plug into the walls because then you can place it anywhere. You just have to turn it on and off. It's not as convenient as flipping on a switch, but then you do have the convenience of placing it anywhere you want to. So many choices here. They have all these little lanterns. I've got a little view on here. I'm not quite sure why. I like these here, these little packages for the Sonic, like little mystery gifts that will be for my son's Halloween treats. He doesn't know that yet, so don't tell him. Shh. Right? So those are going to be cute. Sonic is name brand. There's some little um, glow sticks. I always wait out for the bigger packs when they come out with 15 to 25. These trays would be good for putting underneath plants so you don't have damage on your countertops or a big mess. I didn't grab any of these because last time I went, I bought a bunch that were kind of like a brown and gold theme, so I don't want it to clash. But if I didn't already have those, I would have grabbed some of these. And here we have some puzzles, name brand puzzles with all the different kinds of cartoons and characters. I always think these like kind of Mensa puzzles are fun, especially for maybe like upper elementary, middle school age is good. And then all these different activity um, containers. I like the little metal tins. I'm going to do a video sometime on like a little urban survival kit that I use one of the tins for. So that would be perfect if you don't have an Altoids tin. I love sun catchers. And of course, I'm sure you have memories of childhood making a sun catcher and how special it felt making something that was so creative and looks like stained glass. So I always get interested in those. My kids weren't as interested in them as I was as a child. The game for how much it takes to entertain us has changed over the years for sure. These little kits here, they're not Lego brand, but they are fun. And you could take a little tin and put the little pieces in there, or they have they're not Legos, but they're off-brand Lego little boxes. Those are perfect for like a little grab and go car activity set. You could put a bunch of little things in there, and then your kids can play with them in the car. And it has a little lid as well. So those little ones, they're red, usually red and green or red and blue. Little Lego set off-brand containers, and it doesn't just have to be Legos that you put in there. You could put little characters like these as well. I just love their craft section. I can't believe the craft section here at the Dollar Tree. It is amazing. For $1.25, I just was really impressed with what they had here. They had all different kinds of paints. Um, I wouldn't really trust it for like if you're really a true artist, I wouldn't use those paints. But if it's just for arts and crafts with your kids or something, as long as your kids are a little bit older and aren't going to eat it, always preview the books. Um, I bought a book once for my older son when he was little from the Dollar Tree, and when I read it, it was a version of Pinocchio. It was very disturbing. It was like Geppetto threw Pinocchio into the fire to keep himself warm. And it was so creepy. So make sure that you preview the content of the books before you give it to your children. I love the googly eyes. Last time I couldn't find the black and white googly eyes. I ended up going to Michael's to find them. But this Dollar Tree did have them in stock. I bought some extra of these ornament doodads so that I can make my own ornaments. And then also, I was thinking of having them in my classroom so students who want to come in at lunchtime and make ornaments are welcome to do that. Here's another one of these little projectors. Very cute, and I'm sure my son's going to enjoy those. These slap bracelets, seriously, they're like from the 90s. I just love them as a kid. They were actually invented in 1983 by a teacher of all people. So that's pretty cool. And they were very popular in the 90s, especially the mid to late 90s. And I got two of these for a few of my colleagues and one for my son. So I've got, and when I was a teacher, when I taught social studies, I would have some of those in my classroom and we would play silent ball. But I teach science, so I'm not using it in my classroom. I'm giving two to colleagues and one to my youngest boy. But those are really fun, and they don't often have those blow up globes. It's been a long time since I've seen those in stock. So if you see them and you think you might want one, you probably want to grab one while they're still in stock. I am just, if there's any teachers out there, preschool teachers, elementary, middle school teachers, um, and homeschool families, you need to check out the Dollar Tree if you haven't. And I don't really know what my obsession is with Sharpie markers, but I love them. And whenever I see a variety of colors, I definitely pick up a few. They're always kind of low in stock. I'm lucky if I can find a fine tipped Sharpie in the Dollar Tree. So I grabbed a few here. I love these daubers for bingo, and I use them in kind of an unconventional way, and that's for arts and crafts. And if you've heard of pointillism, like that, which was um, done by like Vincent van Gogh, this is like a really chunky preschool version of that. So these really wide um, circumference points are pretty cute. They're great for posters and so forth, and for little hands who have a struggle with fine motor skills. And also for those of us who maybe are, need a little bit of extra help. You can't really make it look ugly with those daubers. It looks really cute no matter what you do. So I did grab this here, the solar system model for my youngest. He really is interested in space. I just love stationery. It's kind of an obsession. Probably the teacher and the poet and writer inside of me is like, I just need some more sticky notes. There's just something about the stationery section, and I'm always looking to see what they have. I definitely have my favorites. And there's some thumbtacks here. There's some bougie kind of pearl looking thumbtacks too, if you got some style that you just need to express. And Jesus loves you, of course. I love that the Dollar Tree carries a lot of products that say things like blessings and different Bible verses. You always need to grab some band-aids when you're in the Dollar Tree. I like that they're latex free, and they also have a couple different sizes and patterns, which is always fun for kids. My son asked me if I would pick him up a Roblox card, and the Dollar Tree carries them. Of course, they're not $1.25, and they are cash only. And these different gift cards come in different varieties, different places that you can get them from. Smarties here. maybe pass on those, but get some yourself some caramel corn. This stuff is delicious and it's a nice serving size that you don't eat the whole bag. I'm serious. You just really, it's like there's some shame you can't open a second bag, so it will help you with your portions. But they do have a lot of those traditional name brand snacks, and I had to grab a few items. I like that I can pick and choose instead of getting a variety box where there are some flavors that we don't like, and those just go to waste basically. So I grabbed some Pringles, which are really not that healthy. You know this stuff isn't good for you. And I'm being more careful now reading the labels, trying to avoid the GMO bioengineered products. So I'm going to be very careful. I just can't believe how many people are like how these products now where it's like just reusable um, napkins or reusable paper towels. Come on, you guys. You know that washcloths are basically that, and they've been around forever. It's not a new thing. You don't need to pay $15 for reusable paper towels. God bless you. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and let's go shopping. Bye.